Welcome to the Shadow of History channel. Be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss out more videos like this one. In this rare and intimate photograph, renowned physicist Albert Einstein sits beside his younger sister, Maya. The image highlights the undeniable and striking physical resemblance shared between the two siblings during a quiet moment together. Jazz legend Ella Fitzgerald was arrested in 1955 after bravely performing for an integrated audience. Her courageous action directly challenged the strict racial segregation laws of that era, marking a significant moment in civil rights history. Two Native American women grace the cover of an Arizona magazine from the 1970s. They proudly showcase their traditional cultural attire and rich heritage, serving as a powerful visual representation of indigenous beauty and identity. John Calment, officially recognized as the longest-lived verified person in recorded history, smiles for the camera. This incredible photograph captures her enduring spirit at the astounding age of 120 years, a testament to human longevity. Massive, jubilant crowds flood New York's Times Square in 1945 to celebrate VJ Day. The gathering marks the official and long-awaited end of World War II, capturing a collective moment of pure national relief and joy. A terrifying and massive mushroom cloud rises over the city of Nagasaki in 1945. This image captures the devastating moment of the second atomic bomb detonation in history, signaling a frightening new era of warfare. In 1925, sled dogs like Balto raced through brutal Alaskan blizzards. They successfully delivered life-saving diphtheria medicine to the isolated town of Nome, preventing a deadly epidemic among the town's children and saving countless lives. Actors Brigitte Nielsen and Sylvester Stallone arrived together at the Beverly Hills Cop 2 premiere in 1987. As a high-profile couple of the decade, their appearance captured widespread attention from the Hollywood media and fans. Hollywood star Nicolas Cage takes his son, Weston, backstage to meet wrestling icon Chyna at a WWF event in 1998. The photo captures a unique crossover between the worlds of cinema and professional wrestling entertainment. This breathtaking view captures a solar eclipse from the unique perspective of space. The image clearly shows the moon's dark shadow, casting a massive void across the surface of the Earth below, creating a stunning visual. A tragic collapse of a fire escape in 1975 sent a woman and child falling through the air. This heartbreaking photograph led to the implementation of stricter fire safety regulations across the nation to prevent future accidents. Pedestrians display the vibrant and iconic street fashion of the 1970s in this candid shot. The style is characterized by wide bell-bottoms, platform shoes, and bold, expressive patterns typical of the decade's unique aesthetic. French cinema icon Brigitte Bardot poses elegantly during the Cannes Film Festival in the 1950s. The image captivated the world, establishing her reputation as a symbol of timeless beauty and effortless European style and grace. Captured by the Hubble telescope in 1995, the pillars of creation reveal towering clouds of interstellar gas and dust. This iconic image shows a region in deep space where new stars are constantly being born. In 1969, humanity achieved the seemingly impossible as an astronaut stands on the lunar surface. This photograph marks the historic giant leap for mankind, representing the pinnacle of the 20th century space race and scientific achievement. Hollywood starlet Ava Gardner radiates glamour in this stunning portrait from the 1940s. Her impeccable style and poise in this image epitomize the classic elegance associated with the golden age of American cinema and celebrity. Victorian scientist Richard Owen, who coined the term dinosaur, examines a fossil bone in the 1880s. He famously claimed that from just a fragment of bone, he could scientifically reconstruct the entire animal skeleton. The Kennedy family celebrates a festive Christmas at the White House in 1962. The photo captures the president and his family enjoying a rare moment of private joy and normalcy amidst their highly public lives. A humble Christmas dinner of potatoes and cabbage in 1936 Iowa highlights the era's poverty. The sparse meal illustrates the severe struggles American families faced to put food on the table during the Great Depression. Dorothea Lange's iconic 1936 photo, Migrant Mother, captures the raw hardship of the Great Depression. The worry in the mother's face symbolizes the resilience of Americans surviving the Dust Bowl era and economic collapse. The massive Hindenburg airship is engulfed in flames in 1937 while attempting to dock. This tragic disaster, captured on film, marked the abrupt end of the airship era due to safety concerns and public fear. This iconic 1960 portrait of Che Guevara, known globally as Guerrillero Heroico, captures his intense gaze. The image became a defining symbol of rebellion and revolutionary spirit, reproduced on merchandise and art worldwide. Soldiers paused the fighting to celebrate Christmas together in the trenches during World War I. This photograph documents a fleeting, miraculous moment of peace and shared humanity amidst the brutal chaos of global war. Farrah Fawcett appears in the 1995 film Dalva, a role that showcased her dramatic acting skills. This performance proved her range extended far beyond her famous pin-up persona and role in Charlie's Angels. A young Drew Barrymore presents an E.T. doll to Princess Diana in 1982. This charming photograph captures a sweet interaction between a rising Hollywood child star and one of the world's most beloved royals. A young boy eagerly chips away at the Berlin Wall in 1989. His small action helps to bring down the physical symbol of division between East and West Germany, signaling the end of the Cold War. Daredevil Ormer Locklear performs a death-defying stunt on a biplane wing in June 1920, moving at 90 miles per hour. This image captures the extreme risks taken by early aerial performers to entertain crowds. Hollywood icon Marilyn Monroe performs for thousands of cheering American troops stationed in Korea in 1954. Her visit provided a massive boost to morale for the soldiers serving near the front lines of the conflict. Hungarian engineers mounted powerful jet engines onto a tank chassis to create Big Wind. This massive specialized machine was designed to extinguish massive oil well fires in Kuwait by blasting them with water and air. A 19-year-old Frida Kahlo challenges societal gender norms by wearing a men's suit in this 1927 family portrait taken in Mexico. The image foreshadows the artist's lifelong exploration of identity and defiance of convention. Legendary actor Kirk Douglas playfully lifts his young son, Michael Douglas, in 1948. This moment marks the early days of what would become one of Hollywood's most famous and successful acting family dynasties. U.S. Marines struggled to raise the American flag atop Mount Suribachi in 1945. This photograph became one of the most iconic images of World War II, symbolizing American determination and sacrifice in the Pacific Theater. In 1997, Philippe Kahn instantly shared this photo of his newborn daughter from the hospital. This event marked the very first picture shared publicly via a mobile phone, revolutionizing how we communicate visually today. Survivors emerge covered in heavy dust following the collapse of the World Trade Center in 2001. They wander through the debris-filled streets of New York City in a state of shock and disbelief. A newly ordained priest meets Pope John Paul II in 1982. The image captures a profound moment of spiritual connection and historical significance between the leader of the church and a new servant of the faith. Simo Häyhä, known as the White Death, used his expert hunting skills to become history's deadliest sniper. He operated effectively during the 1939 Winter War in Finland, defending his country against the Soviet invasion. Engineers worked to restore the ancient Stonehenge monument in 1918. The photo shows workers re-erecting fallen stones, an effort to preserve the mysterious prehistoric site for the appreciation of future generations. Mount Vesuvius erupts violently in 1944, sending massive clouds of volcanic ash into the sky. The eruption occurred while Allied troops were stationed nearby, adding a natural threat to the dangers of war. Margaretha Zell, famously known to the world as Mata Hari, poses in this portrait. She was a Dutch exotic dancer and convicted spy who was executed by firing squad during the height of World War I. Elizabeth Taylor poses as Cleopatra in 1962, displaying a visible scar on her neck. The mark resulted from a recent life-saving tracheotomy surgery she underwent, adding a layer of reality to her glamorous movie role. Astronauts conduct the final extravehicular activity on the lunar surface in December 1972. This photograph marks the end of the Apollo missions, being the last time humans have walked on the moon to date. The 1980 Moscow Olympic Games faced a major boycott led by the United States. This political action made the Games historically controversial, protesting the Soviet Union's invasion of Afghanistan the previous year. The Soviet Union launched Sputnik 1 in 1957, the first artificial Earth satellite. This technological breakthrough sparked the intense space race between the Soviet Union and the United States during the Cold War. A teenage Norma Jean Baker smiles brightly in the 1940s. This photograph was taken years before she transformed into the platinum blonde global icon known as Marilyn Monroe, revealing her natural, youthful appearance. A Chinese farmer digging a well in 1974 accidentally discovered thousands of life-size terracotta warriors. These detailed clay statues had been buried for centuries to protect the tomb of China's first emperor. Liberated slaves sit aboard the English ship London in 1882. The photograph was taken moments after they were rescued from the East African slave trade by the British Royal Navy, capturing their newfound freedom. Italian actress Sophia Loren attends a Christian Dior fashion show in Paris with her mother in 1974. Both women radiate elegance and style, capturing the attention of the fashion world during the high-profile event. A medic carefully bandages the injured ear of Jasper, a mine-detecting dog, in Normandy in 1944. The image honors the brave service of animals who worked alongside soldiers in the dangerous theaters of war. Children attend an open-air school in the early 1900s, bundled up in coats. These schools were designed to prevent the spread of tuberculosis by exposing students to fresh, cold air throughout the school day. Workers braved dangerous heights during the construction of the Golden Gate Bridge between 1933 and 1937. Without modern safety equipment, they balance on beams high above the waters of the San Francisco Bay. A fishmonger proudly displays fresh halibut at a local market in Amsterdam in 1913. This candid street photography captures the daily life, commerce, and clothing of the working class during that era. Legendary artist Pablo Picasso is photographed surrounded by his artwork in his Cannes studio in 1956. This candid shot offers a rare glimpse into the creative process and environment of the 20th century's most influential painter. A daring worker paints the exterior of the Twin Towers in the 1980s. He is suspended high above the New York skyline, providing a dizzying perspective of the sheer scale of the skyscrapers. A little girl hosts an unusual tea party with a live lobster and a trained hawk in 1938. The surreal and whimsical image captures a strange staged moment of childhood imagination. A young Stephen Hawking stands with his future wife, Jane Wilde, in 1965. This poignant photo was taken before his ALS diagnosis fully immobilized him, capturing a moment of hope and romance before his illness. Hollywood star Kirk Douglas happily signs autographs for adoring fans on the Lido Beach during the Venice Film Festival in 1953. The image showcases the intense stardom and public attention actors received during the era. A mother guides her children through the dilapidated back alleys of Liverpool slums in 1962. The stark image illustrates the harsh living conditions and urban decay faced by families in post-war Britain. The last known public photo of Heath Ledger, taken in 2008 on a movie set. The image shows the talented actor shortly before his tragic and untimely death, which shocked the entertainment industry. A tired cabaret dancer takes a quiet break backstage during a show in Paris in the 1950s. The candid photo reveals the hidden exhaustion and reality behind the glamour of the stage performance. Joe Arity, a mentally disabled man, plays with a toy train before his execution in 1939. He was unjustly put to death for a crime he didn't commit, making this image tragic and heartbreaking. A young Keanu Reeves poses for a photograph, showcasing the early charisma of the future star. This early image hints at the screen presence that would eventually make him a leading Hollywood action hero. Students in 1954 gather around a Kodak projector in their classroom. This nostalgic image highlights the educational tools used to watch films and learn before the advent of digital technology and computers. Sophia Loren is photographed on the set of the film Boccaccio 70 in 1962. The image captures the Italian actress at the absolute height of her fame, embodying the allure of international cinema. President George W. Bush gives a tour of the White House to President-elect Barack Obama in 2008. The photograph symbolizes the peaceful transition of power and the continuity of American leadership between administrations. Soldiers utilized artificial camouflage trees like this one as observation posts during World War I. These hollow structures allowed troops to spy on enemy lines while remaining hidden within the desolate landscape of the battlefield. The Mona Lisa is finally returned to the Louvre Museum in 1914. This historic photograph marks the end of a high-profile investigation after the masterpiece had been stolen and missing for 2 long years. The Eiffel Tower glows against the night sky in this stunning 1932 photograph. The image captures the romantic atmosphere of Paris and the architectural beauty of the landmark illuminated in the darkness. Grace Kelly, Elizabeth Taylor, and Lorraine Day arrive in style at New York International Airport in 1954. The 3 actresses exude Hollywood glamour, turning a simple travel moment into a major media event. Life-sized dinosaur statues are transported on a barge for the 1964 World's Fair. The surreal image makes it appear as though prehistoric creatures are invading the modern skyline of New York City. Beloved actress Betty White fearlessly leans against Sultan, a massive 300-pound Bengal tiger, during a photo shoot in 1979. The image highlights her love for animals and her brave, adventurous personality off-screen. Residents navigate makeshift wooden walkways in 1910 as the River Seine floods. The disaster turned the streets of Paris into canals, forcing the citizens to adapt their daily movement through the city. Steve McQueen relaxes after completing a grueling 500-mile dirt bike race across the Mojave Desert in 1963. Covered in dust, the image perfectly epitomizes his reputation as the king of cool in Hollywood. Inventor Thomas Edison poses proudly with his first electric car in 1895. The photograph proves that he was exploring battery technology and electric vehicles long before the modern era of sustainable transportation. Actress Tippi Hedren relaxes at her home with her massive pet tiger in 1982. This surreal image showcases her dangerous and exotic lifestyle, living in close quarters with wild big cats. Actress Mary Lou Henner poses for a portrait. She is well known not only for her roles in classic American television, but also for her incredible condition of highly superior autobiographical memory.